Welcome to another episode here on A New Life in France. A really nice property to show you today. It's situated in a really nice little village, not too far away from some bigger towns as well. Used to be a chambre d'hôte. I had a quick look inside. It's a bit of a labyrinth, and also there's a big barn on the side of it as well we're going to look at. Without further ado, let's go on in. Once inside the property, we're on the ground floor here. And remember, this used to be a chambre d'hôte, so it used to be a B&B. And as you come through the door, you come into a big dining area. Lovely big dining table there. Just behind that you go into a sizable galley kitchen. It is a galley kitchen, but it's pretty wide in there as well. And then you've got rooms falling off that. So you have the sitting room, which I'm in now, and the sitting room also has another room coming off it, which you could turn into anything you want. And then the stairs go up to the first floor. What I quite like here is it gives you the option of doing different things. So it could be a snug. You could also have a children's room coming off there as well. We go to the other side of the house, then we go into another sitting room, so a nicer snug area with a big fireplace in it as well. And so for me, that probably is the residence sitting room, or that's what it would have been, because you then have the two bedrooms coming off that. You've got one big bedroom with its own ensuite, nice big and airy, that one, and then you've got the other one which actually has got a big bedroom, then like a changing room, and then the bathroom as well. And those were both, they've got the numbers 1 and 2 actually on the doors. They were the original chambre d'hôte rooms that came with this property. So there's a lot downstairs, there certainly is. You know, I've sort of gone, it's a bit of a labyrinth as you go around trying to see what is here. And again, as you come in, you start to sense the value, because it's not a bad price. You know, we're in the 150s for where we are, 150,000 euros. It's not bad at all for what you get. Let's go and see what you get upstairs. We've now come up onto the first floor, and within this area here there's been bits of renovation going on. What we have just to the side of the camera there is a big master bedroom and a lovely ensuite as well. Just there, it's light, it's airy, good use of Velux and the windows as well, so that's a lovely part there. We've then got this big mezzanine area up here as well, and I think for me I'd probably just do a few things here. We then go down to a corridor. There is, behind this wall that's just to the side of me, there is another big bedroom, and across from that there is another big bathroom. Going down that corridor, then you open out and you actually go into an area that you could start to renovate, and that's a big area. It's all storage at the moment. But I look up, the roof looks in really good order, and I'm looking up, can't see any evidence of damp. Obviously you would have these things checked, but just for me visually looking at it. So I think when you get up onto here, you've got opportunity to do things. You've already got a bedroom in there, you've got this mezzanine, you might want to resection it or do something here. And then going down that corridor, then as soon as you get into that open area where the storage is now, that really then says 1, 2 more bedrooms in there, potentially another bathroom as well. So it really does start to give you more and more for your money. When we were downstairs, we were discussing what you could do and what had been done downstairs, remembering this used to be a chambre d'hôte, so it used to be a B&B. I think you could do that again, and by adding more on you can certainly get to that point. But of course with any chambre d'hôte there is a limit on how many you can have. The other bit we're going to go and look at in a moment is there is a barn attached to this. I did have a sneaky little look, but I think the barn has huge potential for something else. Let's go and have a look. As I said, there was a barn attached to the building. You can probably just see the pan shot now. The whole of the building you can see, and the barn is all part of the property. This barn is really big. So it's a barn, it's got a carve, it's got some of the old feed stalls in there as well. The roof will need a little bit of work, and I do mean a little bit of work up there. Probably have to take everything off, felt it, and come back on again. Which is a reasonably big job, but actually in terms of the actual wooden structure, not too bad when I'm looking up there. This has potential. You've got the house and everything that you could do with that, and there's bits to do upstairs, but downstairs all very livable, and you can really get on with that. Obviously to the front of the house, around the side there, we were looking at the courtyard. So you've got the courtyard, and again you've got the sort of grange there that all the cars were parked under, and then you've got this barn with access from the road, so you can come in off the road straight into this, probably park up the road and walk in. So for me, what would you do with this? This could be converted, subject to planning and all of those kind of things as well. You could convert this into a gîte. I would convert this into some kind of gîte that you can just let out. I think it works really well. it also does have access to that courtyard. So you could come in from that way, and that could be completely self-contained. People park off the road, come in through a door up into here, or put a huge window in over these barn doors, let the light in, and people can come in from that way. So there's lots of options. You have to sink some money into it, so I'm not going to shy away from that, but it has potential if you wanted to do that. If you didn't, it's great storage. Turn it into a games area maybe on the top, and get everything else that you want in here as well. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode here on A New Life in France. Certainly lots of potential with the particular property we've looked at. Obviously it was a chambre d'hôte, so you could maybe do that again. You've then got the barn down the side as well that you could do anything with. So just to recap, enjoy looking at all the footage now. We're going to give you that walk around as well, so you can make your choice on what you think of this property. It does have a lot going on for it. Downstairs was just like a labyrinth, so many rooms and the options with bedrooms down there, and then you go up and you've got options then to do some renovation yourself, put in some extra rooms, and then if you're feeling really brave, you could do something with the barn. Hope you've enjoyed today's. Do subscribe, press the subscribe button underneath, and remember to join us each and every week where we bring you at least 2 properties. Every Friday night we bring you a French lesson. We also bring you news and story. For blog content and so much more, also go to our website, anewlifeinfrance.com.